Hi folks, here's another unboxing video. Went for a little day up in Glasgow yesterday and picked up this fella. So, although I tried it in the shop, I didn't see them pack it, so I've no idea what comes in the box. So I thought, well, that's got to be worth an unboxing video, so let's have a look. Looks nicely well packed. And here we have the Les Paul Special, obviously the Epiphone version. I couldn't quite stretch to the Gibson version, and after seeing a few other reviews I thought I've got to try one of these out. I don't actually have a guitar that has P90 pickups in it, and when I tried this in the shop, is love at first hold, I'm afraid. That is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. A nice headstock as well. I've actually got the pearloid inlay, it's not just printed. So quite impressed with that so far. What do we get in here? Obviously not very much for the money. These things retail in the UK at £339. Looks like some sort of sticker or something. Oh well, bit of room decoration. Just some leaflets and bits and pieces. No tool, I'm surprised. What's in there? No, nothing in there. I'm surprised there's not an Allen key or something like that, but maybe it just doesn't need it. Yeah, that's it. So not overly exciting, the box contents. I just noticed there's a small blemish in the paint finish there. It's not a scratch, it's actually within the paint just here. Not sure if that's showing that, which I didn't notice in the shop, but you know, for this price range, I'm not going to really get too upset about it. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Nice weight, well built, and I think we'll go over into the other room and we'll give it a try. Well, here's the Epiphone Les Paul Special on the bench. I thought we'd just have a quick close look at it, just to show you a few of the finer details. The reason I bought this guitar is for those absolutely phenomenal P90 pickups. It really is a superb sound. There's a few differences between this and my other Gibson, which is a Les Paul, and that mainly it's got the one piece saddle and tail piece. There was an Allen key in the kit, I did find it, and that's for adjusting those little screws at the back there if you wanted to adjust the intonation. Quality of the pots, really lovely, smooth. The volume works right from the offset all the way down. Switch, and there we go. There's the Indian Laurel fretboard. Very nice actually, very sleek to play. And I don't always like painted necks, but this seems pretty good. And this is for a budget guitar. It's got some really nice binding on the edges, so I'm not going a bit out of focus there. And the other surprise was the Epiphone is actually inlaid into the headstock. It's not just printed on. So for a £339 guitar, which is solid mahogany neck, and Laurel fretboard, I think you get a lot for your money. This is really is superb. It does look a bit yellow under this camera light. It's more musty colour, but there you are. So we'll go and have a listen to it. folks, that concludes the unboxing and demonstration of this absolutely awesome guitar. It's hard to show how good these guitars are on these videos, as I've said in the past. You know, you're playing little snippets, my playing's not great, and even if the best player in the world demonstrate the guitar, you've really got to go and try them for yourself, because you need to feel how the guitar sets in your hand and how it feels to play. One thing I will show you is the tuners. I don't think I showed you those. They're Clouson sort of vintage style tuners, and this guitar stays in tune perfectly. The blemish I mentioned earlier, I'm really struggling to find it, and it was just a tiny spot. For the money, these are absolutely superb, and I highly recommend you try one out if you're interested in a guitar like this. One last bit of information before I go, bit of advice: when you go to a shop to try, any shop, doesn't matter what it is, to try guitars out, take a tuner. Reason for that is I've needed a tuner every time I go to a shop. It's almost insulting the guys I know who work in these shops. They're good musicians generally, but the guy tuned us up for me. I offered him a tuner. I think he was a bit insulted. Gave me the guitar, I tried it, and I thought, no, that's not right. Something's not right. When I checked with the tuner, every single string was flat. He tuned it perfectly, but flat on every single one. So if you want to get the best out of trying a guitar, take a tuner and just sort of, I know, sneak it in there and don't upset them. Anyway, that concludes this. I hope you enjoyed some of it, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye now.